Welcome everybody to Iconic TV. My name is Dr. Connie Scavella. I am your host for this show and for every show. As a matter of fact, I'm really excited about today's show. Why? Because I'm going to help you put some fast cash into your bank account, and we're going to do it in 5 days. But it's only going to take me 30 minutes to explain you exactly how to do it. So, are you guys ready to get going? Are you ready to see how you can accomplish this? We are talking about the 5 steps for $5,000 in 5 days. So, if you are ready, here we go. All right. Are we here? Are we live? Can you all hear me? And let me know how you guys are doing on this amazing Tuesday. So we are starting right now with Iconic TV Live, and this is what we're talking about. We are talking about a simple way for you to compress time and get more clients in just 1 week. How would you like to go from cold to closed in 5 days? That's exactly what we're talking about. And this is how we're going to do it. As we get started, let me know who's here. Let me know if you're excited about this. Let me know that you guys can hear me okay. And we're going to get started any second right now. But I want to make sure, as you guys are chiming in, tell me where you're coming in from. All right, let me know. Who are you here with? Is this your first time? If this is your very first time, give me a number 1. And the reason I ask you to give me a number 1 is because we have a whole bunch of great prizes here for you, and we have welcome gifts for you if this is your first time in our group and in our environment. And if you are a pro, you know what to do. Go ahead and put down below pro down below, and let us know that you've been here before. Get engaged. This is totally interactive. I want to know that you're getting the content. It makes sense. Give me some hearts and some love. Okay, it makes it so much easier to be here. And if something makes sense, give me a thumbs up. Okay, so first of all, the first thumbs up I want to know is, can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything working? We seem to have wonderful luck with all the tech stuff. So, all right, I'm seeing some hearts and loves. Everything is working. I'm super excited to have you guys here. So, would you guys like to know how to speed up the scale, right? How do you get to scaling your business faster and faster and faster? And there's a simple way to do it. Most people take way too long. They meet somebody, they get a new prospect or a new client, and they go through all these steps. And by the time they finally get to making an offer, the people are somewhere else. Has that ever happened to you? It just feels like it goes on and on and on. Well, I've got a little video I'm going to show you in just a minute and show you exactly how to make this work. How does this $5,000 in 5 days and 5 steps, how does this process work? It's really exciting. So are you ready to see it? Let's go ahead and get started, because I want to let you know also that I have a little extra something here for you guys just as we get started. I've got a free checklist of everything I'm going to be talking about, because I have to condense this to a half an hour. And so if you want the checklist and everything that we're doing, just do #steps, okay? And I will also give you a live training to go with this, because there's a lot more behind the scenes that I need to tell you that I can't give you right now. So I want to make sure you get all of the live training and all the steps and all the extra resources, and to understand how all this works. Okay, so if you're here and you want to make $5,000 in 5 days, and you're not doing it now, then go ahead and type #steps so you can get that. Okay. And if you are at a point where this is what you need, gosh, I need a little bit of help, well, we want to help you out with that too, okay? So let's talk about first, what are we going to talk about here today? So today's agenda is we just really want to prepare you for this strategy and show you the 3 parts of the setup. Then we're going to go straight into the 5-step plan, and then I'm going to show you how to implement it. Once I show you what it is, you need to know how to actually start doing it and start using it, right? Okay, so what I want you to also do is go ahead and get pen and paper and write down these steps. There's only going to be 5. You can handle it, and we want to make sure that you do them in order. The order is really paramount, okay? And this has been something So let me tell you a little bit about how this whole thing got started, okay? This got started over 20 years ago, and this was when I owned real estate firms and investment companies and had a lot of real estate, a lot of investment real estate. And the reason I did so exceptionally well with real estate is because all of my properties would be sold within 2 weeks. 2 weeks was the longest any property was ever on the market, okay? And that's really the key. If you can do all the marketing, you can connect with people, you can do all the expensive advertising, but if you can't close the deal, if you can't sell the deal, you're going to be broke. So this is how I made millions in my real estate business. As you guys know, I come here every week, every Tuesday, 5 o'clock, but I'm also a 2-time #1 best-selling author, international speaker, and a business growth strategist. And my expertise is taking your business and turning it around, pivoting it where it needs to, so that you can scale to 7 figures. And we want to take you from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less. But I also know some of you are not at 6 figures yet. Some of you are just trying to get there. And I'm trying to hurry you up above the 6-figure mark, okay? Because I would love to work with you, but I got to get you to 6 figures first. So I'll do anything I can to get you to 6 figures. And I want you guys to do that. But most people are maybe at $5,000 a month. I want to take and compress that time and take that $5,000 a month into $5,000 in a week. Okay? If I can take you to $5,000, not just one time, like, ooh, that was great, changed my life. Hey, I went out and celebrated. I paid off my bills or whatever. But what if you could do that every week? If I can show you how to get to $5,000 every week, that's $20,000 a month. Who's okay? Give me a hands up. Give me a thumbs up. Are you okay with $20,000 a month? Yeah, let's hear it. 20,000 in the house. Come on. You can get excited here. Stand up. Give me a woot, woot, woot if you're ready. Okay? 20,000 a month. If you're not doing that now, that's a lot of money. That's almost $250,000 a year, okay? If I can show you how to do that, do you know how easy it is for me to take you to $1 million? It's so easy, okay? But I gotta get you to start building momentum and building a foundation to your business that is making you $10,000 and $20,000 and $30,000 a month first, okay? And if you're already at that point, you're just about to break through the $1 million, or you're above 6 figures, then we definitely need to talk. I would love to have a quick call with you and see if I can double your trajectory and get you there twice as fast. What happens when you book a call? Just type #call, okay? You can do it for 10 minutes if you're just like, hey, I need some help with this. Great. But you schedule the call. We're going to strategize a plan. I will give you a plan on how you can grow your business, okay? And then your business skyrockets. Those are the 3 steps of booking a call with me. It's really simple. You can go to callconnie.com or just type #call and we will schedule that call for you. You don't even have to do it and figure out all this stuff. My team, I have some twins here today in the background. I have Angie, and they are here to help book your call, get you the cheat sheet and the checklist, and get you the extra free training, get you anything that you need so that you can make $5,000 every single Friday, right? $5,000 by Friday. And how this all came about was when I had my real estate business. I grew 4 multi-million-dollar businesses prior to this one, and real estate was one of them. And I never, ever, ever lost a penny in real estate. I made over $1 million, multiple millions. So how did I do it? I actually did it by accident. And that you might feel the same way about this process when you see these 5 steps. Is I just said, this is taking too long. I need to condense. I need to get the money now so I can go into another property, right? And so I created a company called Sold This Sunday. All right, you can kind of see the pattern here, right? Sold This Sunday was one of my real estate subdivisions that I did, subsidiaries, I should say. And what I did is I'd offer a house and it would sell by Sunday. So if I offered it on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, it was sold by Sunday. It was that fast, okay? And now I understand the process of what I did there, and guess what? It's universal. It works in any industry. I've worked in 32 different industries consulting, and it works every single time, okay? So what I'm going to show you now is how do you do it in your business, in your practice. Are you ready? Okay, so we want your home sold right away. Again, like I said, what I do, what I specialize in here is take you on this journey. Okay, I want to take you from where you are on this journey to get you to 7 figures. Okay, and there's different phases that you're going to go through. There's actually 9 steps to take your business from wherever you are to 7 figures. Okay, there's 9 steps, and each level is different. Okay, so how it looks like is this. There's 3 different categories: distinguish, disrupt, and dominate. And what I'm teaching you today is one of the 9 steps, just so you have some perspective, right, of what we're talking about. I'm going to show you one of the 9 steps today to get to $1 million. But this one could get you to $250,000 if you just pay attention. And this is the one right here. We're developing a profit pathway for you. Okay, so this is what I did in real estate, and every house was sold by Sunday, and that was the name of my company. So now I'm showing you guys the exact same thing that you can do in your business. All right, it's really fun. So I just kind of wanted to give you a perspective. Now you might be saying, yeah, but does this apply to me? Does it apply to my business? I have this kind of business and this kind of business. I don't know yet. Okay, you have to tell me what kind of business you have. So put down in the comments, what kind of business are you in? Coaching? If you're in coaching, what kind of coaching? Are you in, do you have a digital agency? Do you have a real estate firm? Do you have a SaaS product? What do you do? Put it down below, because that will help us give you the information. And some of you might have to go and get a little extra information depending on the type of business that you have, and that's what we'll give you after this show. Okay, so we do have the checklist. If you want the checklist, just write #steps. Okay, so 2 types of businesses out there, 2 types of ways that you can work this. And I know a lot of you people might be starting out, and that's okay. Usually I don't give you a lot of stuff if you're brand new, but today I am. Okay, and so here's what we're telling you. There's 2 different options for what we're doing. It's called boutique or blitz. And really, those are the only 2 options. You have to decide which kind of category are you in. Boutique means you're doing one-on-one business. You work with one person at a time. Mano a mano, right? It's usually shorter terms, but it's definitely more time consuming, and it's not scalable. The other option is the blitz method, and this is a method that we developed exclusively for iconic leaders, and it's leveraged. It means when you go out there, you have multiple people. You leverage every single opportunity out there. Your terms are longer. You have clients for a longer period of time, and the best of all, this is totally scalable, and you're not working as hard. So if there's anybody lazy out there, give me a thumbs up if you're a little bit lazy and you don't want to work as hard. Then the blitz method is going to be perfect for you. Or maybe you want to transition. Maybe you're like, I've been doing one-to-one, but it's a lot of work, and when people don't show up, it's a mess. So maybe you want to go into a leveraged blitz model. Okay, so if you want to do the blitz model, just type blitz and we'll give you all the details on how that works. Okay, so those are the 2. Okay, tell me down below, which model are you doing right now? Are you blitz or are you boutique? Okay, blitz or boutique, there's no right or wrong. Boutique is one-to-one. Blitz is leverage, group programs, multiple people. Okay, one to many, one to masses. So which model are you doing? Because that's going to determine how quickly you will be able to do this. Okay, now, like I mentioned, there is a checklist here. Okay, and this is the checklist that you will have, okay? And it'll have all these steps in it, right? The 5 steps to $5,000 in 5 days. And everything I'm showing you here will be in that. So if you want that, if you miss some of this, go ahead and get and request that. And here's what happens. Let me just kind of show this to you. When you go to that site, we're going to give you a link, and you can download it. Okay, just so you know, it's nothing scary. This is what the website will look like, and it'll show you. You'll get the training, the live training that goes with it, and you'll get the cheat sheet. Everything is there for you. Okay, so super simple. That's how you know where you will go. And all you have to do is type #steps, and we will get you that link, and you can go there. You can download everything, watch the training, and you will have everything that you need to get started. So 5 days from now, what's that? So maybe by Monday, you are already $5,000 richer. Okay, so let's keep going, because I only have a few minutes left to explain this. Now, how does all this work? Okay, there's 5 steps to it. These are the 5 steps that we're going to go over, okay? And it's all divided because it's in 5 days. It's kind of like a calendar, all right? I'm going to show you that in depth, but I want to go a little bit deeper, right? Because we're going to show you how to build a funnel. Don't get freaked out by that. No, this isn't ClickFunnels or anything like that. This is just a process, a flow that you're going to take people through. We don't have enough time to build out a tech funnel, right? We have to get clients in the door and out really, really quickly. That's the whole point. We have to deliver on speed. If you're not using speed, you're never going to get this. If you're trying to go too slow and be all perfect, no, this is something that you can blitz scale with, right? Meaning you can go fast without having to have everything perfect. So let me show you what we call this machine that I built. This is how I started it, and now I've customized it to this industry, okay? So let's take a look at this. So this is the marketing growth machine that'll get you $5,000 in 5 days, okay? So the client acquisition process is first. We call it mapping the cap. The client acquisition process. You got to know, how do the clients happen? What's the first step? And then what do you do? Okay. So this is the key. You have to know how to map all this out. All right. Now, when we do this with our clients, we actually have a workshop and we have all these tools. We have these software. If you want to know all the stuff that we use and how we use it, great. It's in the cheat sheet. Okay. So we are talking about developing swim lanes. Are you guys familiar with swim lanes, right? Think of the Olympics, and everybody has their own lane that they're swimming in. But here's the key. There's 2 lanes that are very important. That's preparation, right? Because proper planning supports your purpose and it clarifies your exit strategy. You got to know, what's my outcome when I set this up? And if you prepare properly, you will 10 to 1 your ability to get results, okay? The first 2 are your platform. How do you qualify prospects and find out that they're the right fit? And what's the process? How are you going to leverage them and connect with them and follow up? And then we're talking about escape velocity, because half of your energy is expended in the start and you must overcome inertia. Most people are just going to watch and sit. You have got to get over that part because it's all about doing the action right away, okay? So there's 5 swim lanes that we're going to talk about. And the first one is the invite, okay? So the invite is very important, and that's how you're going to get people to come into your sphere, to your universe. So that's the first one we're going to talk about. The second one is instruct. How are you going to get them to motivate, reach out, connect? What are you going to instruct them on? Right now I'm instructing you, right? And so it's actually working right now where you are sitting here getting instructed. What are you doing to instruct your audience? And then an info call. I'm asking you guys to call us to say, how do I get the first preparation part set up? Okay. And so you need a call to get them engaged, figure out what they need to move them forward once you inform them. Okay. And then you have an interview. And this is how they'll understand your core product, your program, and is it an ideal match? If it's not an ideal match, you definitely don't want to work with somebody. And it's not good for them, it's not good for you, right? We always talk about this. And it's never about making more money, it's about having the fit, all right? And then how do you continue to deliver to them after the sale, right? If you see the in, that's the end part of join. So these are the swim lanes, okay? There's 2 preambles and then there's 5 steps. And I'm going to show you how to do this and how to build your own, okay? Because everybody needs a process that is going to work. Why? Because winning fixes everything. If you could get a win every single week, guess what? Right? All you have to do then is focus exclusively on your results. Don't focus on the process. And, oh, I got to do this, and I have to do this, and this is hard, and I'm not going to do this. No, you focus on the results. Again, winning changes everything. And if you think about that, right? Isn't that the case for you? Like, hey, you might think, oh, this is awful, this is hard, I think I'm going to quit my business. And then you get a new client, and you're like, woohoo, I love this, I'm so good, right? And winning fixes everything. Influx of cash makes so much of a difference. So now instead of $5,000 a month and eking it out with $147 products and all that craziness, why not have high ticket every single week? And most people back away from high ticket. Why? Because they don't know how to sell it, right? And they're leaving so much on the table, right? We always like to say, this is one of my favorite sculptures, right? Don't die with your music still in you, right? The player is gone, the music is there. So don't leave your business. Don't give up, okay? There's so much left if you would just follow the steps. They're so simple, okay? So that's what we're going to show you. And the key is you got to get off the dime fast. You got to start fast, okay? You must get that momentum. Think of it like a rocket, okay? All of the energy is put into the start, and you have to get started. And that start is part of that preparation process. Is this making sense to you guys so far? Yes? Yes? Give me a yes. Y-E-S? You guys know?
Yes!
Okay.
Well, yes.
Okay. Good, good, good. Now, if it's not, if it doesn't make sense to you, please tell me.
No, no, no.
Okay, if it doesn't make sense, I need to know that too, so that we can help you out and get you caught up. Okay, so is this where are you guys? Let me see your comments. It's making sense. Okay, so it seems like you guys are tracking along, and if you just got here, again, go ahead and request this. We've got all of this put together in a complete training site for you. It's all free, and you get all of the steps, you get the videos that I'm showing you, everything, all the checklists, cheat sheets, everything that you need. It's all going to be right there, okay? And the reason we do this is to get you to understand it's so simple to go from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less, okay? It's a very simple process. This is our roadmap, okay? It's not hard. There's 9 different steps. Some of you have most of them done already. Some of you are starting from the beginning. Wherever you're starting, you just have to get on the track and put your pedal to the metal, right? No slow vehicles on this track. So we showed you a little bit about those 5 steps and how it works, but let's take a closer look, okay? We talked about these are the steps, okay? And this is literally how you map it out in 5 days, okay? Monday, focus on your invite. Tuesday, you're going to do the instruct. Guess what today is, you guys? Today's Tuesday. What are we doing? We're doing instruct, all right? Wednesday, info call. Follow up with people, see what they need. Thursday, interview. Friday, they're ready to go. They're going to make a difference in the world because of what you do, right? For those of you who decide to work with us, guess what? You're going to scale your business and hit 7 figures. There's still 4 or 5 months left in the year. Easily add $100,000 to your business. We train people how to have $50,000 every 90 days as you're getting started. So if you'd like to turn that $5,000 into $50,000, piece of cake, okay? So if not, you can go it on your own because I'm showing you everything that you need. So let's take a look at those, okay? This is that funnel I was showing you, right? Those 5 steps is this. And if you don't have a process and you didn't prepare, then you're never going to hit it, right? So the first things is you've got to prepare. I'm going to show you what you need to prepare in a second, so don't go away. And then you implement those 5 steps that I just showed you, okay? And you could see at the top, you will get this chart in the cheat sheet. So just type #steps and you will get all of this, okay? And you will see our exact process. Why am I showing you ours? Because it works. I took our business from 0 to 7 figures in 9.5 months. 0 to $1,000,004 in 9.5 months. You've got a couple people back here. Angie took her business from, I think, -0 to 6 figures in 6 months. Okay, so this stuff works. You just have to know, what am I doing? Do you ever feel like you're overwhelmed and you don't know what you're doing and you can't, like, if someone just like outlined it for me, I could do it, right? I can follow steps, okay? The problem is most steps that are out there. Here's the thing. You're getting overwhelmed. You're getting confused because everybody's got so many steps. They're adding and adding and adding. They're adding layers and platforms and all these things you have to do. Aren't you tired of being on so many places? Okay, there's a point for all of that, but if you're following what big gurus are doing when they've made millions and millions of dollars and they have an infinite bank account and you're getting started, you will fail, okay? Because you're following a process that doesn't match your level, okay? So you have to have your own swim lanes, all right? So let me show you what that looks like, right? So there's the 2 parts of the swim lane, the prep. Okay, what do you have to do before you can even think about cheating and running ahead to do the 5 steps right now? You better make sure your prep is done. What does that mean? Your message is down. People know exactly what you stand for. You guys know what I stand for. People come to me for income. The end, right? I want to make more income. Great, I'll help you do it. Are you at 6 figures? Great, let's go to $1 million. Are you not at 6 figures? Great, let's take you beyond 6 figures. That's simple, okay? I know exactly who my person is. It's probably you, because that's why you're here, all right? And then what's your platform? Where are you going to do this? Are you not even sure which is the platform for you? Okay, then what is the process that you need to use on that platform? Just because people are doing these different methodologies doesn't mean it's for you or the platform that you're using to scale your business. And then your offer. This is where most people are completely lost. They are not getting the right offers, and they're not high ticket, and they don't know how to do high ticket. They don't know how to have enough info in their high ticket programs. And then you don't know how to onboard. So you get people and then they leave and they cancel and they refund. Does that happen to you guys? That's the big hidden secret in this world, right? People just keep leaving and canceling, and people talk about their revenue, but none of it sticks. Okay, we only have stickable business. Okay, so if you want that 5,000 weekly funnel, these are the 5 steps, right? The invite goes to the first 2 over there. Then you instruct where, on what platform, what process, what in your info call and in your interview, what is your offer, what is your program, and when they're in, you onboard them. Super simple, okay? Those 5 steps, that's Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday. Do you ever wake up in the morning like, I don't know what to do in my business, I'm not sure, where should I go? And you're just kind of piddling around and making images and avoiding, and who said they had to do their dishes last night, and all this kind of craziness, okay? You gotta know just these things, okay? And we teach you guys how to schedule your day. You end your day at a certain time. You never overwork, okay? But when you work, it's spot on. And that's why we scale so quickly, okay? And that's why it's so important to go out fast. If you have all these things going on, we're going to take off 80% of the things off of your plate because they're the wrong thing. All right? If you are doing more and you're under 6 figures, you're completely in the wrong business model. All right? So when you're above $1 million, then you can take on more things. Until that point, don't even try. All right? So I hope that helps you a little bit. I hope you go, phew, now you don't have to work as hard, right? Okay. So we showed you the swim lanes. We showed you the funnel, right? How does it look? And where do you do? And all of the steps within each lane. There's steps within each lane, okay? And we can help you build that out. If you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, swim lanes and prep and process and all this stuff, don't worry. You can get the checklist. Okay, this is the checklist. Go ahead and get it, and it'll have all of that in here. Okay, our 2 Angies, we've got twin Angies here today. They're amazing, and they are helping you get all of this stuff. So if you want this, if you just got here, you want to figure out what is going on, I definitely want $5,000 in 5 days. Just think about it for a sec, you guys. Right? Like, today's Tuesday, in 3 or 4 days, $5,000 in your bank account. Next Friday, $5,000 in your bank account. Next Friday, $5,000 in your bank account. You do that 4 times in a row. 4 is our magic number. That's $20,000 a month. When's the last month that you earned $20,000? Now, if you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Really? Okay. If you haven't earned $20,000 take home, you need to figure out how to get $20,000 in a month. Okay? So now, it's not that hard. We do this all the time. We do this with clients all the time. We've structured it. This is not my first rodeo. People do not usually come to me as their first stop. I am there. I'm so tired. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so frustrated. I'm exhausted. Stop, right? They're like, tried everything else. They had all the things and the ridiculous attempts and still didn't work. And that's when they usually come to us, okay? Because they're like, I just need it now, and I need it fast, and I need it simple, all right? So what's going to happen if you want that? Simple steps to get more clients, okay? It's super easy to follow that process week in and week out, okay? But how it looks overall is we're going to define exactly what you need to do. All right. We have an exclusive proprietary formula called the SOAR formula. It's only 4 steps, and it is based on my book. If you want, you can go to conniescavella.com/audible. We'll put that in the link. Okay, you can get a free copy of my Audible book, conniescavella.com/audible. And you will see the formula right in there. Okay, it's no secret. And so first we're going to define exactly what you need to do. Then we're going to detail it. We're going to fine tune it, get rid of the excess, okay, and make it customized exactly to the few people that you work with. We're going to have you work with fewer people, better people, lower maintenance people, higher paying people. Okay, we're going to create what's called an iconic premium offer, because you can't do this 5-step swim lane without an iconic offer. If you don't have an iconic offer, if you're going to try and do this with a little underpriced, low ticket program, it's just not going to work as well for you, right? The whole point is for you to get a client every week. If you've got one client, $5,000, $20,000. If your clients are now $10,000, hey, that's $40,000. See how simple it is to scale. But if you're trying with these little $9.97, $197, $24.97 products, you're going to pull your hair out. Okay, and then we're going to deploy it. And we're going to show you exactly how to implement it. We design what we call our GPS. It's how you navigate your business. Now, we've been doing this, oh gosh, thousands of times for clients and giving them their exact GPS. And a GPS, it seems like a navigation system, right? GPS is actually your geometric product sequence. And why is that? Because I actually have a PhD in physics. Go figure, right? And so I use elements of physics and elements of science to actually craft and design your program to streamline it so everybody can see exactly what it'll look like and say, oh, I get it, right? Does that make sense? Do you have something that you can visually show people and say, hey, oh, what do you do? I don't understand what you do. Oh, it's really simple. There's 3 steps, right? We're going to distinguish you, disrupt your market, and you're going to dominate and scale your business. That's how simple it is, right? And there's a roadmap that you're going to go through, and you're going to follow the steps in order. How simple is that? How would you like it if we could create that for you? What if we designed it for you, did everything for you? Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Can give you all the strategies that you have to do, but there's so much that's underneath the surface. Okay, so I would love for you to schedule a call with us. I will go over all of this. Book your business strategy call. We're going to simplify your business. We're going to grow it really, really fast, and then we're going to scale it without any of the struggle, without any of the overwhelm, the hassle. Okay, so you got a couple things. You can take down our number, right? That's our office number. It's toll free, 877-610-1717. You can call and you can get on appointment with me right away. And obviously I'm not going to answer if I'm here right now, but you can still call, leave me a message. I'll call you back. And you can also just go to Call Connie and get on my calendar, or just type #call. And my team will book a call. Okay, so it's really that simple. And I want you guys to understand, I did it almost in 30 minutes. So you can literally build a system, a process, just like we showed you, where you can have 5 steps to $5,000 in 5 days. Every Friday, another 5,000. And if your product is below 5,000, please, please, please type call. Okay, because I'll help you get into creating a high ticket product and how to sell it. And if you guys want to learn how to do high ticket products and how to sell it, I can always do a training on it. Just write high ticket down below and let me know anything that you want to train on, and we will do it for you. All right, so you guys have been phenomenal. If you missed some of this, please request a replay. Just type #replay. We'll get it for you. If you would like to know, how do I create my own stuff, how do I create my swim lanes, my forms, my prep, all of that, just go get the 5 steps, and we'll see you next Tuesday at 5 p.m. See you guys later.